I logged into my old YouTube account so I could make this video, and I'm surprised that I couldn't remember my login information. The last video I posted was from like 2009. It was kind of nostalgic though, because that was when I used to play guitar, and I have so many videos up of me playing guitar back then. Yeah, I miss it. I should probably pick that back up again. But anyways, my name's Megan. I just left the gym, so don't mind my hairdo right now. And I have a little bit of free time driving home, so I figured I'd hop on here and give you guys a little info about myself, kind of my story, where I came from. So I started fitness back in 2018. And back then I was in a pretty crappy relationship with somebody. He was very controlling, manipulative. I wasn't allowed to have social media, so I didn't have like a Facebook or an Instagram or anything like that. I was very like secluded, basically. I didn't have much friends. Anyway, I left that situation, thank God. I smartened up and got out of there, and I found the gym. The reason that I wanted to start going to the gym initially was because being in a relationship like that, you kind of hit like an all-time low. Depression, anxiety, just overall crappiness. And I gained a lot of weight in that relationship, and it got to a point where I didn't really recognize myself anymore. So I knew, at that point I needed to do something. So that's why I decided to go to the gym. Not gonna lie, at first it was very intimidating, especially being a girl. When you walk into the gym, you have no idea really what you're doing. I knew how to use the treadmill and the elliptical. That's about it. But even that was kind of difficult for me. Looking back on it, it's pretty sad. I couldn't even use the treadmill for 45 minutes without having knee pain and like hip pain. I'm like, I'm 20 something years old. I should not be feeling this way. But I pushed through, and since I left the relationship, I was able to get an Instagram and a Facebook. So I downloaded those apps, figured out, what social media was all about. Kind of late in the game, but figured it out. And from there, I found like fitness influencers. I found, chicks that were improving their lives, working out. Fitness was like super important to them, and I started to follow them. I kind of, looked up to those people and watched their videos and learned how to do some of the exercises that they were doing. And that's basically how I learned. I watched a lot of videos. That's maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago now that I started doing that. And now I'm pretty comfortable working out and doing these exercises and stuff. Throughout the years, I've like really relied on the gym and the way that it makes me feel. It really pulls me out of my slump sometimes. It's very habit forming for me. It's one of those things where I don't quite feel myself if I don't work out. Fitness is just a huge part of my life. It got me out of like the worst situation I've ever been in. It improved my confidence. I'm so much more confident. Here I am like in the weight section, the free weight section, with all these big guys, and I'm just like pumping weights, no big deal. But back then I would have never guessed that I'd be where I am now. It's like such a 180 improvement. So the reason I'm making this video and trying to be like a first form athlete is because I want to help other people. And I know I'm not the only one who's been in a shitty relationship situation. I know there's other people out there. I know it's hard to reach out for help in those situations because sometimes you feel trapped, but know that you're not trapped. You do have resources. You do have people out there who can help you, who have been in your shoes. And I really want to use my story as a way to influence people and, get them out of their funk. And I'm glad I'm still working out, still into fitness, because that is the one thing that's keeping me sane throughout all of this. Throughout my relationship stresses, I'm in school now, I'm just like busy all the time, work is crazy. Sometimes it's hard, hard to find time, but it's just like brushing your teeth. Once you make it a habit, there's no excuse, you just do it. It's just part of your day. There's just no thinking about it. And yeah, I want to spread that sort of mindset to people. I want everyone to hear my story, see where I came from, relate to it, and believe in themselves that they can also get to that point too if they really put their minds to it. So that's me in a nutshell. happy to introduce myself, and I'm looking forward to starting this journey with you guys.